All right, welcome in any early birds to our Humanity Hub community stream. I am Austin, and I'm joined today by CJ. How are you doing today?
I am doing great, Austin. How are you?
Good. I am very excited for today's stream. I feel like I say that every week, but in particular today because we have a pretty unique event going on, and we'll get to that in just a moment. And part of the reason we are... Well, let's just, let's get it out there. So we're going to be having some racing today between two of our top community members. Ferox, our community moderator, and Knighting, our first top dog in humanity, on platforming stages. Thank you to our parkour stage jam, if you'd like to explain that, CJ.
Sure, yeah, we do stage jams every month, and we encourage our creator community to make stages based around a theme. This month's theme is parkour, so it's centered around dog platforming with minimal commands and some kind of racing component, so like racing friendly stages that would fit an event just like we're doing today, pitting Knighting and Ferox against each other. And we'll see how that goes. And already a lot of our creators have made stages. We have, I think, around 30, maybe a little over that, parkour stages submitted so far. So whether you only play stages and want to check out the parkour list, or if you're excited about making a parkour stage for the stage jam, all of that is going on now. And really excited about what we have in store here.
Yeah, I highly recommend giving the parkour stage jam a go, especially if you're a new stage creator. I feel like parkour in general, like really, for example, CJ and we created some stages over the weekend in our Discord stage jam voice hangout, right? And like I feel like this stage jam theme in particular, you can just go in, throw blocks around, and it can kind of morph into a platforming stage quicker than you realize, right? Like, we made some pretty robust stages within like an hour. So definitely recommend everyone giving this a go. And we have so many stages already from our top creators, so looking forward to more. And maybe we'll get some additional racing to top off the month here. So definitely get in your stages, and if you want to see our top players race your stages live, yeah, that interactive experience, I'm sure, is going to be a pleasure for our creators. So,
yeah.
Yeah, without further ado, I guess we can get started. Let's introduce our racers here. I'm going to pull up their screens. So, yeah, we'll have and they're both waiting on our playlist section in the play stages section of Humanity. But yeah, we'll have Ferox here on the left, our friendly enhanced moderator. I would think of them as a master of Humanity in their own right. They do a lot of creating. I think Ferox has kind of helped with the speedrunning aspect of the campaign as well. So if there's somebody you want to ask a question about Humanity, Ferox will definitely have an answer for you, and is one of our best players as well. And then on the right, we have Knighting, our top dog, our first level 99 player in Humanity, which is not easy to do, right? We only have how many at this point? 3? Maybe 4, but...
Yeah, it's a handful. I think we have 4 now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's an elite group.
Yes, the very elite group. Not easy to do. And... yeah, so if anyone's going to be able to race these stages effectively, it'll be these 2 players. So this should be fun to watch and commentate here, CJ. And we have a special playlist just released. So if you want to play along with us today, if you're just a player, less so than a creator, and you want to race Ferox and Knighting, feel free to pull up the game and race along with us. But yeah, I think this playlist is at the very bottom, right, CJ? So
it is at the very bottom, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Ferox and Knighting, if you're ready, we can open up the first stage and get rolling here. So first stage is Splitting Headache from Bobby Shmee, new Xbox creator, I believe, right, CJ?
That's correct, yeah. 0 completion on this stage. And we're going to do something like when we stream Humanity, we usually have a 10-minute timer. We're going to do that on this because this has no completions, and not sure if we're going to be able to finish it, but it's going to be really interesting to watch. This stage right here just looks like it's going to be fun.
It's pretty large scale, so we'll see if the players can manage to, especially if there's puzzles mixed in, right? If they can manage to think quickly rather than just try to hold fast forward and platform as quickly as possible. Puzzle solving aspect as well. So,
Knighting brings up a very good question here. Are we doing Goldie 100% or just finish?
That's a good question.
I think just finish.
Okay, yeah, we can just finish the stage.
Yeah.
That way you can get really cheesy if you would like. So I guess racing is an entirely different aspect in that regard. But
yeah.
Yeah. And I guess we could play it by ear. If there's a stage where we want to see you also do a race for the Goldie, we can do a retry or something. But
well, and some of these may have Goldie goals where you're going to have to anyway.
Oh, true.
So.
Welcome in, Max Gamer. Right on time as we're about to get our race started. So you want to give him a countdown, CJ?
Sure. All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Uh-oh. I think Knighting hit the wrong button there.
Oh!
It should be okay with a stage like this.
It should be okay.
Knighting just gave Ferox a head start. Ferox looks like they're planning to restart here. Go, go, go. Okay, there we go. Nice sportsmanship from Ferox to kick things off here.
Yes. It is easy to accidentally press the wrong button and go back to that user stages menu.
Mm-hmm. Max Gamer saying minus 100 points for Ferox, but yeah.
Commands are flying fast and furious here already. And they have 5 commands at their disposal here, so pretty flexible in terms of the way you can approach this stage. Knighting already having some humans going to the goal. The first goal, anyway.
Yeah. Oh, interesting.
And it looks like 5 goals in this stage. 4 really large goals and 1 small.
This blind race is, you can see like how each player approaches the game, right? 90 made it pretty far to that corner of the stage, finding that goal right away, whereas Ferox is kind of starting with that puzzle right in the center at the starting point. Yeah, so I suppose there is also a hint within the title, Splitting Headache, right? As players do have access to a branch command, which I feel like is going to become necessary to find your way in each goal with a constant flow, right? Because I think there's just that one starting gate unless you unlock additional gates.
Could be, yeah. An awful lot of human switches here on this stage too, and a lot of buttons. Like they go into the free look camera here, and I'm seeing a lot of different activations.
And there certainly is added pressure of racing, right? I got that firsthand last week. But yeah, with puzzles in particular, it can be a bit tricky. But I think they're both doing a really good job, just making progress, just approaching it differently or deciding where to start differently.
Yep. And yeah, I think you're right. It is a very different approach when you're racing to finish a level like this. Especially one that has 0 completions as this one does.
Yeah, there's going to be my favorite thing to do in humanity is stop and bask in the moment and watch what's happening. No chill for Knighting or Ferox here.
No chill at all. I do see Knighting is using a holding pattern there to tap the pressure plates on those 2 human switches.
Oh, interesting.
Not a bad idea at all.
Ferox quickly navigating this puzzle on the left.
Was that a new human gate that opened up?
On whose side here? On Ferox?
On Ferox's side.
I did not catch it.
I didn't see exactly. I think it is. Yeah.
Oh, you're right. There is a new gate. Okay. So
New
it isn't
gates.
just a single starting gate.
Yeah. And I would think on a stage like this, you'd need multiple. Although I guess it depends what the sort of rate or flow of humans into these goals. It depends what they require.
Looks like we have a little bit of a battle puzzle here as well. So I suppose that area that Ferox was just working through allows you to get some weapons, right? Because there are no weapon commands.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, I see Ferox has armed their humans.
Oh, Knighting with an interesting approach here. Running humans against the wall on these switches.
Oh, wow.
I love it. This is, in my opinion, a cheesy approach, much like I would try to do. Kind of utilizing overflow. This is super cool. Yeah.
Using overflow, having the directionals be against the wall the entire time, so you get a few humans in there that are not going to get shot by the others.
This is definitely something you would have from a player like Knighting who's played too many stages to count, and have a strategy like this in their pocket.
Absolutely. Oh, it looks like Ferox is on that same sort of puzzle area. Completely different approach to Knighting. It looks like Knighting is going to have humans going into that goal.
Yeah, the players are making pretty significant progress. It's hard for us to gauge exactly how close they are. We haven't played the stage. Have you played it yet, CJ?
I have not, no.
Okay. So we're learning along with the players here. Oh, no. Did Ferox reset? Oh, but retry keep commands. Okay. So hopefully fast forward will kind of... Maybe Ferox made a mistake or wanted to reapproach something in general. Maybe with like the amount of others that were already on the stage, it kind of makes sense to reset.
Oh, that's a good point. kind of clear them out. Just the speed at which these two players are traversing the stage is mighty impressive.
Almost always fast forward held down.
Yeah. And remember, it is just level complete. You don't have to do the Goldie. And it looks like there is not a Goldie goal on this stage, so they can just not worry about those at all.
Or even are the Goldie? Have you seen one yet?
I don't think I have.
Oh, I see a few. Okay, Knighting providing us. Thank you, Knighting. I need to have a picture-in-picture of my screen up here at the same time for live analyst, but we're not at that level yet.
Yes. Knighting making really good progress here.
Ferox with another reset. I haven't really got to pick up on exactly what Ferox is trying to work through here.
Yeah. Yeah, I think when you get down to... You can kind of see that the amount of humans coming out of some of these areas maybe a little fewer than normal. Oh, and Knighting has made a holding pattern around the small goals so they can just... At the end, they can just direct them in. They don't have to have a continuous flow.
That's a nice play.
That's a very good play.
I really like this approach with the 3 people switches here.
Yes. It clearly worked. Of course, a restart... If Knighting restarted, they'd have to redo that all over again.
Yeah.
Set that up
that was
again.
A little more mechanically taxing, I guess, or time taxing.
Yeah, yeah. Oh?
Oh, okay. Knighting turning down the
graphics quality. Okay.
I wonder if it's for...
Speeding up the fast forward.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. Switching into hyperdrive here. Oh, it looks like the others caught one of the people on the switches, if not both.
Yeah. Have to maybe redo that strategy here. How did the others come back? I guess...
It's a little trickier.
Has Knighting not armed any of the humans?
That is a massive blob of others there. I don't know if you're going to be able to take that out.
That is a massive blob, yeah.
And also Knighting, Knighting is going to have to retry. I think had not big enough of a feed of humans either.
Okay.
We may be approaching the 10-minute timer on this one.
We are approaching it. In fact, we have about 25 seconds left.
All right, good luck if you can solve this in 25 seconds, players. But we have a lot of stages to cover.
We do.
Either way, this is a cool display and seeing how both players approach it.
Exactly. This has been amazing to watch, just, how you approach a stage like this in a sort of competitive capacity. All right, that is time.
Okay, so we'll stop there. But... yeah, I'm sure both players probably have an idea for the clear now if they want to keep playing after and be the first clear on Splitting Headache. Knighting say they almost had the cheese. I think, Knighting was set up for victory there, but I think had a very low flow of humans following their setup, right? So unfortunately wasn't able to finish it up there. Okay, so we can move on into the next stage in the playlist. What is that stage? Pulled it up on my end as well here.
DNA rope climb from Witty Call Sign.
I think next is Astro Droid Void. At least,
Did the sorting change? Okay.
It might have on my
The
end.
sorting may have changed. Okay, Astro Droid Void. Let's do that one next.
I'm very familiar with this stage, actually. I made this during our Stage Jam hangout. So thank you, CJ, for including that in the race here, for my own pleasure. But this stage is inspired by Astrobot. I don't know if anyone has been playing that recently on their PlayStations, but there's these void stages, quote unquote, where it's like a little trickier platforming stages mixed in the Astrobot worlds. And this is kind of like themed after that, where you're kind of like moving up vertically and going through many platforming puzzles. Honestly, not like the most difficult stage, but I think for racing, it actually could be a pretty tricky stage. So, yeah, I'm pretty interested to see how this plays out. It's kind of built for racing now that I think about it. So, okay, yeah, feel free to. I like the players scoping it out before we start here. And
oh
okay.
Wait, I think someone hit start.
Nighting's just sitting on pause.
Okay.
Sitting on which pause is okay. Fine. So we'll do 3, 2, 1, and Nighting maybe give it another second so Ferox can load in. But all right, CJ, you are the official counter I've decided for today. So take it away.
Right, let's do it. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, Nighting did get the reset. All right, there's also a 3, 2, 1 in game. Oh, is Nighting? Nighting isn't using fast forward right now. Maybe he's trying to just.
It's kind of scoping out the level, seeing what is needed here.
But they're pretty much tied right now. Nighting ran into my troll glass wall within the water block. Love to see it, but. Okay, yeah, similar progress. Oh. Here's the thing, when you fast forward on this stage, right, it's going to, uh-oh. Nighting had a poor spawn there.
Why did that spawn at the beginning?
I do not know. This actually happened in my testing as well, and I was kind of racing through it. Okay, well, Ferox did actually become victorious due to that poor spawn, actually. We could do one more try on this just because I feel bad, but it's also a very quick stage. If you were wanting to run it back, Nighting.
Quick stage. Was it because the jump was off of one of the trees, I wonder?
I don't know. There's a lot of doodads and whatnot that may mess with your spawn, whether it's pushable blocks or motorized blocks, water, whatever it may be.
Yeah, can't respawn in a tree. The last block you stood on is a tree you're taking back to the start. Okay.
Okay. Well, that's consider that part of the puzzle then. Make sure not to die on the tree section.
Unintended, but maybe unintended, but very cool.
Sure, I think it's short enough if we want to do an extra race here, though.
Do you want to? Should we restart this one?
We can run it back one more time. Now the players are familiar. All right. Yeah, when you two are ready, I guess we can just reset at the same time.
Yeah, we can hit retry at the same time.
So yeah, Nighting, if you want to hover retry, we could just do a simul click. Okay. Yeah. I'll be the retry counter. 3, 2, 1, go. And they might speed it up a little bit now that they're familiar with what's happening here, right?
Yeah. Although I think even if you know the route, the fact that you have that potential to respawn in the wrong area if you jump off of a tree or a non-platform makes this a really interesting race.
And the fact that they're fast forwarding, so Nighting running into the water blocks. I set up like hazard water blocks, right? Which if you're moving quickly might trip you up a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. Nighting gets past the tree section. Ferox blazing speed there. And yeah, that's what happens sometimes. That's the give and take of fast forward, is if you make some mistakes, it can really slow you down.
That's true.
All right, making that missile turret jump and taking out the droid in the finish there. But all right, so Ferox is the Astro Droid Void victor. Okay, so we can move on into Try Dogs, which is next on the list. We played this on stream last week, CJ, which I think should be an interesting racing stage. There's one moment in particular that might trip up the racers now that I recall. So we'll see if they can get past that.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly, Ferox. I just wanted more creator points for the level, which is why it's featured. Okay.
All right, try dogs.
Yeah, so we can get into the once the text is on the screen for the stage here. If you want to open that up, then we'll do our countdown.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, take it away, CJ.
3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, this is much more traditional platforming style, but it's tricky. It's a little bit tricky, especially when you're hitting fast forward and you're holding that down.
Yeah.
Like to judge these jumps, and it can become pretty difficult.
There is a rhythm to it once you get in the hang of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Ferox not falling to the... Okay, both players actually make it past the hazard. Oh, wait, no. Nighting did get soft locked there. That's what I was worried about. So there's a motorized block section where you kind of don't want to land on the bottom pillars or else you're stuck.
It's true.
And I think Ferox actually did not succumb to that issue and was able to... I wonder if Ferox played the stage already or was aware of that, but yeah, we'll let Nighting finish it out here. Yeah, this you have to pump the brakes on this motorized block section.
Yeah, you kind of have to let the motorized blocks do their thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's so tempting to try to jump,
especially in a racing setting where you want to go pedal to the metal here. And
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, Ferox saying they have fallen for the soft lock already. So did I in last week's stream. So, yeah, when you try to play quickly in a platforming stage, it can bite you sometimes.
That's true. All right.
Okay. And yeah, we can just hit the play next stage from here.
That's a good point.
Okay.
Oh, next, a
Classic.
classic stage.
So we have Mini Metroidvania. This is from Clunky, one of our OG creators, and this stage, we always come back to this stage to explain some ideas. This is one of like the first stages that really kind of blew us away with like different ways you can approach user stages, right? Kind of creating a Metroidvania within humanity by having to go collect power-ups and stuff like that. And both these players have played the stage at some point, so they'll have the idea of what they have to do, but we'll see with the pressure of racing and whatnot, we'll see how well it's executed here.
Yeah, both have the gold check, which means, yes, they've completed it fully. So, yeah, this is going to be a good one. You ready for the countdown?
Yeah, let's do it.
3, 2, 1, go. Nighting with the first command.
Yeah,
off
really
of
quick.
This stage. Very quick. Of course, this mini Metroidvania stage, you have to collect the power-ups, the commands, before you can use them, and they are limited. So at this beginning section, you only have the one jump and have to move that around and manipulate that so that you get it in the right place, so the humans don't dawdle.
Yeah, and I believe both players have collected that jump and hit these top buttons, which kind of enable other sections of the stage. And yeah, I think even if you are speedrunning here, Nighting still taking a moment to kind of perceive what next steps should be taken, not really wasting any time, right? Rather than try to get too far ahead of yourself, just make sure that you are actually going the right direction.
Yeah.
Oh, a little
Utilizing
platforming
that
section.
single turn command, Nighting is to get the next command here that they're going to need.
Moving quickly.
Very interesting strategy of just having one human do it for them. instead of the entire group.
Yeah, very efficient.
Very efficient. And plus there is that 35 human switch down there that they're going to have to deal with at some point.
Yeah, these players actually taking a different route. And that's part of it. We are kind of going into this blind, right? We didn't reveal the playlist of the players beforehand, so kind of have to think off the cuff here.
Yeah.
A little different than, say, like when players speedrun our campaign and know the stages in and out and the routes are kind of like becoming determined, which is cool in its own right.
True. That's true. This is pretty neck and neck, though. Oh, I think Knighting is pulling ahead. Ferox really using that one human as a nice catapult to get that float command. Ferox has the float command. Knighting does not yet.
All right, Knighting just retrieved it. All right, getting a bunch of humans now over the hump there to activate
of course,
that 35.
You have to do the 35 pressure plate, but the goal here is only a one human goal.
So Knighting's right there.
Knighting's right there. Ferox looking very good, however.
I'm sorry, Ferox as well, yeah.
Yeah, Ferox taking the win.
That was really close, actually. Knighting on the final steps here, too.
Yeah, I think at one point they really diverged, and Ferox pulled ahead with the strategy of just using one human here at the end.
All right, Knighting also collecting that Goldie. Pretty similar timing. Yeah, different paths or routes taken maybe came into play as well. But, yeah, nice display.
Absolutely.
Excuse me, but Knighting saying they missed the float collect, or perhaps could have done that route a little faster, which may have been the deal breaker.
Could have been.
Or the deciding factor, rather. Chilly Climb, I see the text is cut off because of our player cams here. Not Hilly Climb, but Chilly Climb. Nice in our snow environment here. And we are unfamiliar with this stage as well, right, CJ? So we're going to
but it is from TechSum, and I'm not sure if TechSum is in the chat, but they are a creator that all of us are very well acquainted with. And this is their parkour jam entry, or at least one of them. I don't know if they've done multiple, but yeah, this could also be a very interesting challenge for our two competitors.
Yeah, I see we have the machine turrets in here, or the drones, which can be tricky platforming because your Shiba has to kind of move along with the drone. It doesn't carry you like a motorized block, so that can come into play. Yeah, it looks like a pretty tricky platforming stage from TechSum, so we'll see how quickly the players can navigate this. Both players are pretty adept and love the challenge of platforming stages. As we saw before the stream started, they were working through a new stage simultaneously, but okay, I guess we can take it away here, CJ.
How are we doing on frames here? I'm just... are we dropping any frames or anything? Looking good?
The stream's looking good.
Stream's looking good? Okay.
It might just be maybe the players at times dropping some frames, but...
Gotcha. All right. Let's do this in 3, 2, 1, go. Of course, the follow command is the only command available to our racers, which means you could place one of these humans if they're not where they need to be. You could have them move a little bit.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Ferox had a really clean approach through that first segment.
Yeah, I think both competitors are...
Oh, we have like a little indoor maze.
An indoor maze here. Knighting is out. Oh, it looks like this has some sort of paw grinding on a wall to get up.
The
also
infamous
very interesting
top of a wall, which is a bit of a tightrope and difficult for platforming. So this section here that Knighting's on is going to be... oh, okay, they do spawn on that motorized block. I wasn't sure if they would spawn there or not. But it is going to be pretty tricky to make this double machine turret jump, it looks like, because you have to move along with the blocks, or the turrets.
The turret. Yeah, the turrets are not a solid platform. As they move, the dog is not moved with them. They have to continue moving in that same direction as the turret's moving.
There we go.
All right, both through that section here. Using the follow command. Oh! Whoa!
You know what?
Out of nowhere.
Well, here's the thing. Here's oh, and Night. Oh my God, the Knighting went for the Goldie. That's the main reason that Ferox won. It's showing that Knighting is a true completionist gamer, and in the process, the human actually fell off the side there too. And Ferox, being the try-hard, sweaty player they are, decided, no Goldie, I'm going to win this race, and hop in there. That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was so close towards the end.
Knighting was actually in the lead there. I think
Knighting
if they just took the human into the goal, they would have won, but they went for the Goldie, which is pretty funny. It goes to show that the Goldies are enticing no matter what is happening.
Yes.
Okay. What do we have next here? So,
what do we have next?
Did we skip 2 stages?
I think we may have skipped around, or something's happening with the playlist.
Okay.
Function.
Well, I think, yeah, let's hop into Parkour Craft.
Yeah.
Judging by the title and look at the stage, it looks like you might have to craft your own platforming.
Potentially. Yeah.
Section here.
This is a Coach OT level, so it's going to be, it's going to be good.
Yeah. Yeah, feel free to open up the stage here and scope it out, and then we'll do a countdown.
Yeah.
I kind of like this early gauging the stage here.
Yeah. An awful lot of pushable blocks with fans. And where is the goal? Is there a goal on this stage?
Good
Have
question.
we seen the goal?
Where is the goal? Maybe the players can find it. There it is. Okay.
Ah, okay.
Oh, there's 2 goals.
2 goals.
Is there a split on one of the blocks?
And only the follow command.
Okay, so there's a split near one of the fans there. Interesting. And I guess we'll have to see what's attached and what isn't. Okay, so yeah, I guess Nighting, you can just retry there. When you 2 are ready, CJ, you can...
Or you have to go all the way out. Oh, no, okay. Yeah, we'll start from there. All right, let's do this in 3, 2, 1. Oh, wait.
Nice. Ferox didn't pull the trigger.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
Parkour Craft. The only thing you have is follow. The humans are perishing there as they fall out of that.
All right, yeah, Ferox moving some things around pretty quickly and can kind of see what's attached and what isn't.
Yeah. Definitely important in a stage like this where you have a lot of moving parts, a lot of pushable pieces. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Some of them look like they could be attached when they're not.
Look at this approach from both players and how... So the humans can't make that fall distance. They're going to perish. But Ferox has them landing on the climbable wall, whereas Knighting had them landing on the fan.
You're right. Huh.
And Knighting is, taking a bit... Both players taking a very different approach and just kind of puzzling it out.
Yeah. It's definitely going to get harder here Ferox has a very long snake of humans. That could actually be detrimental to solving this stage.
Yeah,
and of course you have a very large amount of humans pushing up against that block that you're going to have to at some point reroute or add to your tail.
Yeah, this is something CJ always gets on me for is too many humans in the kitchen, too many cooks in the kitchen, right?
Yeah.
sometimes just using minimal humans to start to kind of puzzle it out, just so that they're not lingering or pushing against anything, which can cause issues.
Yeah.
There's a lot to pick apart here in terms of puzzle solving, right? So it's kind of hard to follow exactly what each player is thinking since they're not on the mics here. But
yeah. Yeah, you especially need the branch command to do some of your work here to get those humans in each of the goals. But they're going to have to hit that branch command and then hit some other commands before ultimately going into these two goals. So, yeah, we have a lot of shifting around of pushable blocks here.
I'm starting to love the concept of the stage, by the way. Parkour craft, a pretty different take.
Yes. You're kind of creating the parkour course
Yeah.
as you go, with the goal of getting the humans in the two goals.
This is a great puzzle. I'm almost getting like Sokoban vibes a little bit.
Definitely.
Yeah. I think. Oh wait, Ferox had it, but ran into the problem that you were talking about. Or I think they had it. Maybe not. Maybe they have to rearrange this anyways. Oh. They're close, but yeah,
Getting
there's a lot
closer.
of humans just pushing things that need to.
I'm also seeing Knighting get closer.
Might be a photo finish here.
Could
Oh,
be.
Knighting gets the win
All right.
after some close calls against Ferox the last few stages. He's able to get out on top here.
That was very close.
I feel like Ferox, correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like you were kind of close there, but then some humans, or stray humans, were pushing blocks around. Maybe I misjudged the jump distance as well as Ferox, but yeah, that was close. Both players really close to the solve, or Knighting, of course, taking it, but okay, yeah, misjudging the block jump there for Ferox. Otherwise, very close. Oh, welcome in, Gila Tet. Okay, so yeah, we can hop into DNA rope climb.
Yes. This one from Witty Call Sign, who I'm seeing in a lot of stages that we put in playlists recently. So very curious to see what their parkour jam entry is going to look like. I played a little bit of this stage, so
I love seeing
kind of know what they're getting into.
The hanging block pillar aesthetic is always really cool. Because they could have easily just made straight up blocks, right? But this adds a little more texture and flavor to the stage, which I love to see.
Indeed. And this is an expert stage, as Ferox said in the chat. It's an expert stage. Yes, it is. So we'll have to see how these two experts approach this stage.
I am 100% certain that both these players are also stubborn and going to want to finish an expert stage. So they'll probably be playing this after the stream if we don't finish it on time anyways. Okay. So take it away, CJ. We can let them have at it.
All right, let's go in 3, 2, 1, go.
Roxanne. All right. We can take a break if they're going to continue to play here for a few hours, but
yes. Yeah, this one is a tough one. It requires that diving in mechanics, soul surfing up the humans, and well-timed jumps as well.
It looks cool with the sphere skin chosen for the humans.
Yeah, this does have Goldie goals, so as Knighting is seeing now, you will need to guide the Goldie into some of these goals.
Oh, and I guess, yeah, the spheres are supposed to look like DNA ropes now that it all came together in my mind here.
There we go.
Yeah.
Plus, you have an arc of others kind of going over the whole thing. I don't even know what that's about.
Yeah, we'll see if that comes into
Arc
play.
Of armed others.
It could just be purely aesthetic, but
could be, yeah. Ferox going for a retry. Some tough timing here too.
Yeah, for sure. That fan block accentuating the timing, making it more difficult.
All right, that's knighting with 2 goldie in the goal.
Yeah, knighting with a really good start.
Right? Yeah. Oh.
But there could be some hazards along the way, so we'll hold our breath here. As Ferox already
there
had
will
a
be
restart.
hazards. There will be hazards along the way, yes.
Or sometimes soft locks if you make the incorrect fall and land somewhere where you can't respawn where you need to be.
That is true. That is true. All right. New pod of humans coming out of the gate.
Looks like
fewer humans escaping this gate.
Yeah, activated by the Shiba here. Oh, I like that. Hopping between the laser blocks as a nice aesthetic ad. That's I love seeing that kind of stuff, right? Like, of course, it's a platforming stage, but adding flavor is one of my favorite things to do as a creator as well.
Absolutely, yeah. A dog switch there. Hiding using a holding pattern to guide the Goldie in there. And they've completed another Goldie goal.
What is that,
Ferox
3 out of
is
5?
way up. Yeah, that's 3 out of 5 for knighting.
I'm loving the stage. Oh, it might be 2 out of... Or maybe... Oh, it's 3 out of 6. 3 out of 6 goldies. It's being cut off here. But,
okay.
Yeah.
I think is your...
Oh, hold on. I think my Discord is hung up here. So 1 sec. One moment. CJ? Let's see. Looks like I lost, I can't hear you on Discord, so 1 moment. Reboot Discord here. Welcome in, Sean. Having a little Sean here right in time for technical difficulties, but we're giving Discord a nice kick in the jukebox here. I think players are still racing as well. And it doesn't want to open. Oh, it's okay, Sean. No pressure. But hopefully you're enjoying the parkour stage jam. Yeah, it looks like Discord is goofing up things here. Where did Shen go? Sorry about that. Yeah, it's not letting me open Discord now on my end, which is really weird. So CJ has lost stuck in a glass box. Let me, maybe I'll reset OBS here.